So the other night I was going through my cabinet over there and found my old DSi, and I was like, whoa, I remember playing this thing all the time when I was like 9 years old. And I decided to look through this thing, see all the old pictures I have on here, listen to the old voice recordings that I had on here. And I also played a few games that I used to play all the time around that age and had a bit of a nostalgia trip, admittedly. And then finally, I went on Flipnote Studio, which, for those of you who don't know, was basically a drawing app for the DSi. It also used to have an online service called Flipnote Antenna that shut down some years ago. And I used to upload onto that said web service that suffered the same fate as a lot of other web services Nintendo provided in the past. But, anyways, I found this old Flipnote that I uploaded onto there, and I talked throughout the whole thing, so I figured, you know what, for those of you who are curious for whatever fucking reason, why not let you hear what I sounded like at the age of 12 in 2013. The exact upload, or the exact day I created this was, uh, May 31st, 2013, exactly a year before I uploaded my first video on my main channel, which is kind of interesting, at least to me. But anyways, without further stalling, let me have you hear what I sounded like at the age of 12.
Hello everyone, and I found out Hatena does still work. So,
Oof.
you can post if you want to. If you don't, that's alright as well. So, I'm just gonna tell you what I have planned for the future. Summer vacation is in 18 days for me. Yay. So, I will be posting a little more now, because this is like a little wake-up call for me. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Hey.
And Hatena didn't really shut down, but it said it did, so I leave now.
Ugh, I was cringing throughout that whole thing. But anyways, perhaps I should provide a little bit of context to that. That same web service I mentioned earlier, Flipnote Antenna, was shutting down on this day, May 31st, 2013, and I made a little goodbye Flipnote, but then I accessed it on this day and noticed that I could still actually look at Flipnote Antenna and upload onto it. The browser version of it was shut down already, but the version on the DSi, the version you could actually upload onto, was still running, and I made this footnote saying, hey, maybe it's not shutting down. I noticed it still works, so here's an update for you guys, letting you all know throughout the summer I'll try uploading onto Flipnote Antenna more, giving all of my 0 viewers on Antenna a little update, telling them I'll be a little bit more active. But unfortunately, later on that day, at like 10 p.m. or something, Hatena on the DSi did actually shut down. So that rendered this completely pointless. But yeah, that's basically it. That was Squeaker Mikey again, for those of you who were curious for whatever fucking reason. There you go. That's what I sounded like at age 12. Look at that shitty handwriting. That is not so much better these days, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, anyways. Nothing really too much else to say here. I also find it pretty interesting that even back then I said that's all I have to say. I guess that little catchphrase or whatever you want to call it, that outro has always stuck with me. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye. And also, a side channel upload for once. Yay. Anyways, goodbye for real now.